Morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, whatever it is, wherever you are, welcome back to another video. I'm super excited because we finally get to announce one of the new cars that we're going to be adding to the channel. Without further ado, let's get right into the cinematics. So as you guys can see, it is a 2024 BMW M240i, and it belongs to none other than me. Yeah, we are super excited. We finally got her something nice. We found her something nice. It is beautiful. Hope you guys enjoyed the cinematics. Now I want you to just briefly explain to the best of your abilities your packages and kind of what the car entails. Talk to us.
So, a little backstory. I've been looking for a car for about 3-4 years or so. This car kind of fell on...
Another car.
This car kind of fell on my lap, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go get it. It's a Thunder Night Metallic. It's 2024, like Jamal said, an M240. Cognac interior. I call it my little PB&J. It has the upgraded laser headlights. It has the little bells and whistle, all in the new technology of now age. It doesn't have the carbon package. I don't know if it brought it, but this was the best one that I can find. And I was like, yep, I'm sold, so I'm getting it.
Fair enough. Well, it's actually kind of early in the morning, but like I said, we're adding a new car to the channel. I have a couple things that I would like to do as far as modifications, but it is her car. She doesn't know, but I already started like my own little list of mods that I will probably end up ordering for her. Her birthday is right around the corner, so it would be a perfect time to do that. But yeah, honestly, like she said, the car kind of fell on her lap. It has super low miles. I think it's sub 20, which is good enough for us. We got the car for a great deal. And honestly, I thought this was going to be a really good car for her. It's got a B58. You know, they're super reliable for all of you guys in the BMW community. Two-door, it's a coupe. This is, well, I don't want to say it's one of your first coupes, but I mean, definitely of this caliber. That's
yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely. So it's a good entry-level vehicle for me. I know a lot of you may be wondering, is it xDrive? It's not the xDrive version, it's the rear-wheel drive. I have never personally had a rear-wheel drive vehicle, and I wanted to be able to experience that. So I went ahead and got this version instead. There's a couple things that I have to learn here. It's very new to me, but I'm very excited for it.
Yeah. So that being said, let's go for a quick drive. Whew. All right. Oh man, what a morning. Close it up. All right, get our seatbelts on. Now, believe it or not, we already took the liberty of making sure that the car was warmed up before we decided to take off. First and foremost, let's get this AC turned on. I am still learning the mechanics of her vehicle. All right, so how long have you had the car for? A little under a month?
Actually, today makes a month.
Today makes 1 month, so today makes 30 days.
Today is 30 days.
Oh man, we might have to do a 30-day review after this. First of all, thank you for letting me drive your vehicle.
Of course.
For all of you guys who do not know, this is Zai. She's been in many of the videos before, and she's helped film many of the videos before. Why? Because she is my girlfriend. We've been dating for probably 4 years, almost pushing 4 years.
Yes.
She is single-handedly my filming partner as far as Instagram goes. Everybody knows Built by Ben on the channel. That's the YouTube partner. We are both YouTube partners on our channel. But as far as Instagram goes and everything else in life, this lovely lady right here, she does it all.
Sure am.
Sure am lovely, or sure does it all? Thanks. Well, with that being said, let's talk about this car. I do say that coming from my E92 M3, which is known for not really having that much torque, this definitely has a lot of torque. You haven't really driven the M3 that often, so you might not be able to differentiate between the two.
No, yeah.
But I said it right off rip, you know, this definitely has much more torque than E92 M3. E92 M3 takes off on top end, but you know, this side by side torque is definitely different. I was telling her this yesterday that steering input is definitely different between the two cars. The steering definitely feels much lighter and unresponsive. But this is nothing new in the BMW community because the steering rack is electric.
Yeah. Yeah, your E92 feels a lot heavier, and it feels like you know where your car is moving to.
Mm-hmm.
With this one, you don't know where your car is moving to. Like not that you don't. It's not as much. Like you don't really feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling him all the time. He's like, "How you like it?" I'm like, "Look, I was going X, Y, Z amount, and it felt like I was going 20. So let's leave it at that."
Yeah. No, I mean, we're definitely happy that we went with this decision as far as any other car make and model. But, you know, maybe the next car she gets, depending on, you know, how she feels, might be an M, it might be an R8, might be something different. But for now, this is a great, to me, entry-level performance BMW to get into if you want to learn how to mod your vehicles, if you want to learn how to properly drive. To me, this is one of the best cars in the market, especially when it comes to the aftermarket scene. Although parts are kind of pricey,
Yeah.
there are definitely a lot of them, and people are, you know, there's always companies that are definitely innovating new, you know, parts and stuff like that for this platform. So I'm really happy about that. I'm glad that she finally was able to get something that she can have for a long time and enjoy it for a long time, and not really kind of leave that honeymoon phase, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because I'm so used to. I was always telling him I'm so used to. I was a Subi girl, so I was used to my Subaru and my all-wheel drive, and I got rid of it, and then I was like, dang, I miss it. Almost every single day, I would say something about that dang car.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the interior, just a little bit. From what you're used to in the Subi,
Yeah.
how different is it? Like, what do you have now that you didn't have before?
First, I'm gonna say
Everything.
Everything. I didn't have heated seats. I didn't have a heated steering wheel. And keep in mind, I had 2019 and I bought it in 2018 when I had that vehicle.
You barely had CarPlay.
I barely had CarPlay. It would always stop working. You know, a lot of you are gonna be like, "Well, did you update it?" Yes, I updated it. I have wireless charging. This entire module system is all electric. By what I mean by that is even your AC module is on the screen. It's not an actual button.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that though, to be honest. I like having an analog. And you know, people in the car community, like, it's kind of 50-50, believe it or not. Like, some like having everything on a touch screen and stuff like that, but it's like, okay, well, what happens if your touch screen starts malfunctioning? Well, there goes your, you know. But other people do like having the feel of the same thing. Like, that's the reason why you still have an analog volume button as well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's this big one here.
Correct. Some people just like to have the feel, you know, at their disposal whenever they need it.
Yeah. I mean, and I get it. It's a personal
opinion
on whether you like the upgraded module for BMW or not. I personally like it just because I like all the new bells and whistles, but I do know that a lot of people enjoy their knobs and being able to manually adjust things instead of having a screen. Because if something goes wrong, of course, then you can't adjust anything. But other than that, the cup holders are like right here, which I'm a Stanley girl. So my Stanley has, if I put a Stanley here, it's very difficult to put a second cup, and then you cannot get into the wireless charging portion in the back. So if you're gonna put your phone to charge, just know that you're not gonna touch it at all while you're driving.
any large cup, period.
Yeah, true.
We went to I don't know, Charlie's yesterday, and right, your wireless charging was non-existent.
I forgot, yeah. So
yeah, so it's not really a Stanley, just any large cup.
Any large cup.
Yeah, and if you guys, you know, go eat at the same place and you guys get the same cup, forget about it.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, if you put your phone in there, just know you're not touching it unless we both, like, remove our cups to be able to get in there.
But that's a convenience thing.
Yeah. But keep in mind, I prefer this 100 times more than how the Super has it set up all the way in the back over here.
Yeah.
So that's really good. And then the interior, it's a gorgeous color. It's in the orange family, but more with the brown hues. It's cognac. I really thought it was a nice touch to the vehicle. They did have another option. It was the Vegas Red Metallic M240 with a black interior, but I thought this was more unique, so I went with this.
Yeah, fair enough. But I said it once, and I say it all the time, but I'll say it again. Congratulations, darling. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you for all the help.
Yep. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully you guys like the cinematics. Like, comment, subscribe again below. And thank you guys, and stay tuned for more.